How important is it to your brand to be here at an event like Nampo?
Look, I mean, this is the core of our drinker. You know, this is the traditional brandy wine, or Brandywine, sorry, is that right? Brandywine drinker. So we want to be part of this. And it's also a place for us to learn. I've been talking to the guys out there, talking to farmers, talking to guys selling machinery, and you know, they're the passion of Africa, aren't they? I mean, they're fantastic guys. We have a very small, dedicated farmer producer base. There's less than 100. We process 13,000 tons of grape every year from those 100 producers. They're awesome people. They've been contracted with us for over 20 years. And it's the kind of relationship, I think, going forward, looking at the agricultural and food industry, that it's a great example of how to go.
How popular is KWV as a brand now?
Look, KWV is a global business, so it's not just about South Africa for us. I mean, 80% of our business is outside the borders of South Africa. And as such, we're a developing brand actually in South Africa. You know, pre-95, we were the only brand. Once the market opened, I mean, obviously it was a free market and everybody was able to get into wine and spirits exporting. So inevitably there was a breakup of the market, and we lost our way a bit, to be honest with you, once that market did open. Now we're back on our feet, we're growing the local market, and it's a wine and spirits business. It was more about whiskey coming in, international brands, you know, the big power brands, like Johnny Walker became an iconic brand in South Africa. 20 years ago, nobody knew about Johnny Walker.
People pay a fortune for a bottle because of its colour.
Because of its colour, but because of its status as well. Its association with Formula One and all that sort of stuff. And brandy hasn't really done that job in South Africa.
Why?
I think there are a number of reasons. I think first of all, you know, the category, if I can give you a number, was worth before whiskey around 40 million litres. It was a huge category. And therefore it was almost a sell itself product. Whiskey came in and taught them something about marketing, about really connecting with consumers, particularly new consumers.
Do you not have a worry on the horizon, much as the government have banned cigarette advertising, they'll do the same with alcohol?
Look, I mean, we all have to get real about responsible drinking. We know the problems it's causing. I don't particularly believe that a ban on advertising is going to help one iota.
No, it never
because
does.
I think there's a whole behavioural thing around alcohol, which, I mean, we for instance support, you know, the drink driving initiatives. We support people responsible drinking, which means you can enjoy a drink. You can enjoy 2 drinks. I mean, we're not in the business of big volume. We're in the business of building premium brands. And we're in the business of enjoying your drink in the occasions with your friends and family.
It's a class drink as opposed to a quick slug, isn't it?
Absolutely. In fact, talking to the guys here, we don't want to get involved in the bar where guys are, let's face it, they're going to have a big party. We want to place our brands in the hospitality areas where they can sit and enjoy and talk about the product, because our products are awesome. We won Best Brandy in the World last year.
Did you?
Our KWV 15, Best Brandy in the World. And that's against all brandies and all cognacs.
What's a bottle of 15 go for?
For you, Tony, I could probably sort it out for you for about $500. Yeah.
So you're setting yourself a class above?
You are, and you're very much talking to a drinker who is not just very selective about the product, so he wants to know about the product story, but these guys collect as well. They collect and they showcase these products.
Now, you and I both know you could cook with cognac and brandy.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't you be associating as a marketing exercise for the upper class, the elite, whatever you want to call it, shouldn't you be associating with a food?
Funny you should mention that.
Thought I might have been down the right road.
Not just because I do a mean flambé myself. We are just about to announce a sponsorship of Ultimate Brewmaster.
Yes.
Which is the the South African program, which is really getting Bry into a very premium outdoor fabulous experience. So we're the headline sponsors now of Ultimate Brewmaster with the wines and brandies.
Could you call any of your product cognac if you could?
Look,
it's a French domain, obviously.
It's a great question because actually people see cognac as being some sort of a superior...
Yeah, they talk about the Remy Martin, the Martels, and so on and so on.
I'll tell you one thing the French have done is that it's a brilliant marketing exercise, because all they did really was because the production processes are very similar. In fact, the South African standards are higher than the French standards when you just look at it from a production process point of view. The French story is about the region, cognac. You have to be from that region to call yourself a cognac. and there are certain Appalachian controls, there are certain controls that they put in place. Other than that, it's a marketing exercise, and it's a brilliant marketing exercise.